Hey Virgo Collective, welcome to your quick read of the most important thing you need to know with some advice. Interested in a personal read? My information is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. Please take the messages as they resonate for you in your life. If it doesn't resonate this time, come back and try it again, or check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, south node, north node, and all the big placements in your chart. All right. So for what you need to know, you have passion. Insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. What I'm seeing here is there's somebody still going through the bouts of their self node, still clinging on to past illusions. There's some confusion here. This could be surrounding you and someone else. This could be surrounding work. It could be anything. But I'm seeing that there's some sort of conflict going on. Someone here has passion for either someone or this place or thing or whatever it is or hobby. It could be anything, okay? There's passion here, whether between two people or something, and somebody is confused at this time and uncertain of what's to come or how something's going to go. I see somebody in a way possibly feeling or being forced to walk away for even a moment. It may not be for the long term, but somebody is forced to like go in a different direction right now to figure some things out, to get some time to themselves. So somebody at this point in time is being forced to withdraw from something or someone at this time to get things figured out for themselves. All right. um this is a situation, whether pertaining to another person, a job, a career, business, or a sense of direction. This is a situation that is causing for someone to see beyond the facade. I get that some is this situation is bringing somebody out of your comfort zone. Okay, this is a situation where even if you didn't want to withdraw, or even if you didn't want to walk away even for a split second, you're being forced to do so that you could get a more clear vision and clear head of what's really going on here. All right. For some of you, it's definitely a contract or some sort of business commitment that you may have had that you have to walk away from or take some time away from, um, to clear your head or to just get the truth about whatever this is pertaining to. There could have been some sort of deception and confusion going on around whatever the circumstance is, and I get while things are being figured out on the back end. In this particular time, Virgo, be mindful and be aware of your thoughts. Make sure that you are nurturing your thoughts at this time, because you may not have the best thoughts surrounding whatever situation this is. All right, this could be literally about something that you love to do or a person that you love, um, and have intense chemistry with. For others of you, if this is about a connection, this could literally be you thinking about wanting to walk away from one person, but you may have ties to this person, like maybe you have children or there's money invested here with this person, but there's another person that has your interest, that actually has your heart, that you actually want to go towards and that you actually want to move things forward with, but it's kind of conflicting and um, kind of chaotic because of this other person you may be attached to, whether they are dramaful or the situation is just drama within itself. All right. So I'm just seeing somebody here having to pull back from whatever the situation is to really get a good sense of what's going on and how they need to go moving forward, which direction they need to choose that'll work out best for them here. Um, However, this whatever situation this is regarding to Virgo, this is literally meant to bring you out of some sort of comfort zone that you've been in for a while now, and it's time for you to come out of it. All right, so if you were having some sort of confusion and uncertainties around why this situation is happening, is to bring you out of that comfort zone and show you more of your power and who you are and more of the direction that you need to move into. Okay. As far as your advice, you have the butterfly, evolving and growing, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. You also have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Listen, once again, whatever situation this is pertaining to you, whether it's with a person or a business, a career, a contract, This situation is literally happening to push you in a direction that you need to go in for this new opportunity and new beginning. And all you need to do in this case is, other than being kind to yourself, you need to keep your self determination about you. Make sure that you are still handling what needs to be handled. Make sure you're still getting things done that needs to be done on your end. Anything that you have control over that you can do, make sure you're doing that. Okay, don't stop. Don't allow whatever the situation is to take you out of that mode, out of that self determination. Okay, just keep pushing forward because you're being aligned with the next phase that you need to be in. Okay, there could be some, this time and this distance that is occurring for you right now, Virgo, is a sense of retreat for you, because there are still some sort of mental blockages that needs to be let go of and released before you get to this next phase. It's you're literally clearing out your self node. If you do not understand the definition of what the self node means, SOUTHNODE, please look it up. Get the definition of South Node and what it means so you could truly understand what this reading means for you if it resonates. You are coming out of this. You're literally coming out of and outgrowing your South Node, and you're moving more into what I'm going to assume is your North Node, where you need to be now. You're literally like a caterpillar that's growing into a butterfly. And in order for you to get to this phase, you have to go through the little nasty phase of growing into the cocoon and all the little nasty phases that they go through before they spring out and start flying into butterflies. That's what this is going on. That's what's happening right now. And it may not make sense right now because you can't see everything that's going on. You can't understand why it's happening like this, why it's going this way, why I gotta go through this, why I gotta suffer before I get to, the rainbow, before I get to the sunshine, because there's something inside of you that is being built internally so that you have everything that you need moving forward so that you can properly deal with this new abundance and growth and stability that's coming your way. Okay, the universe just wants to make sure that you are no longer suppressing or repressing emotions and things that needs to be left in the past once you get to this new phase. And that's what's going on. A lot of the toxic ways, toxic mental thinking and habits that you may have had thus far is coming to an end. It's clearing up. You may not like the feeling of it. You may not like how it has to be cleared out, but this is what's happening, okay? This could be some things that you've been avoiding for a while. You could have suppressed a lot of emotions that only comes to surface when you are triggered in a certain way. So to make sure that you don't mess up this newness that you got coming in, for some of you, it's your partner, your soul partner, the one that you're really meant to intertwine with and be with in this lifetime and do life with. For others of you, this is a whole new business. This is you stepping out on faith in a whole new direction. So the universe just wants to make sure that everything that you're carrying thus far, if it's not suiting your highest good, they want to make sure that it's completely out of there, wiped out. So that is what's going on. If you are confused as to what's going on or why things are going on the way that it is, here's your answer. You're being prepared for your next phase, babe. You are now coming out of the caterpillar and going into the butterfly. And right now, you just might be in that little nasty phase in the cocoon, shedding all of that nastiness and about to start spreading your wings in a whole new direction. So they just want you to be kind to yourself, be graceful with your path right now, with your emotions. Make sure you're checking yourself when you need to be checked. We all need to do that from time to time. And just get prepared for what's coming into you, okay? Because you're not going to expect it when it comes, but just know that it's coming. I hope that made sense. Y'all let me know. Interested in a personal read? My email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio, as I mentioned before at the beginning of this video. I love you, Virgo, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.